Hi guys, here we have a two-stroke carburetor that's blocked. Just going to give it a clean. First start off by pumping out the remaining petrol that's left inside the unit. And just leave that to air out a bit, and then what we're going to do is dismantle it. Just going to undo this bottom cover which holds the float chamber or the diaphragm. It's just 4 screws on this one. Let's put that to one side, and as you can see, that's the black diaphragm at the bottom there. Just going to try and remove that without damaging it. You can buy this as a kit replacement. And then I'm just going to remove the pump from the top. It's just 2 screws up here. And as you can see here, there's a gasket under here also. Just put the pump to one side, and on the top here you've got a mesh filter which is blocked. It's caught some debris. Can't quite get a good angle focus on here, but I'll prise it out and show you. It just prizes out, just prise it out with a screwdriver. And then you see I've prized it right there. It's just lifting it out now. And I'll show you what it's caught. You see there, it's caught some debris, probably due to a poor or a lack of air filter. That's allowed bits of grass and what's not to get past. I'm going to use this A4 paper to try and give you a better look. As you can see there, can't quite focus. But what I'm going to do is flip it upside down and clear it just by spraying it. I'm going to spray it with this carburetor cleaner. And that's what I'm going to use this to clean the whole unit. So I've just turned the filter upside down and sprayed it. Hopefully it'll blast out all the bits what it's captured. And you can see over here where it's captured some particles. It's blown them out. And now that that's nice and clean, now that the filter's nice and clean, I'm going to blast the whole unit. I'm just going to spray the nozzle down the various holes inside the carburetor, blow them out. I'm not going to take the actual float needle out, but I'm just going to blow through, use the cleaner to blow through all the holes. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of dirt coming out and what's not. So I'm just going to put this filter back in now that it's all dried out. Just pop the filter back in the top there, and then I'm just going to use a drill bit to push it in the rest of the way. It's a little bit fiddly to get in, but it just pushes in, and it will only fit in one way. Just trying to get it to stay down slightly, and here you can see I'm just using a drill bit just to push it down the rest of the way, like so. I'm just going to put the float, the pump back on. The filter seems in good nick. Like I said, you can get a replacement kit of the gaskets for these carburetors. So I'm just going to tighten down the pump, 2 screws on the top. And then I'm just going to fit the diaphragm back on. It'll only fit on a certain way. And now that I've put the bottom cover on, just got to tighten the 4 screws. And I'll just give it a final tighten here. And I'll just give the outside of the carburetor a blast, get rid of any dust on the outside. And then all I've got to do now is refit it to the equipment. And I've pumped the fuel, just give it a try. Voila, it seems to have worked. It's all done now, seems to be working. Just let it run for a bit, and then might have to adjust the carburetor. But with that, thanks for watching once again, and please subscribe.